Well, hello everyone.
Salutations.
We have returned after a slight hiatus. Not that we forgot about our task at Breaking the 180 or about talking film. We've just been busy making films, not kidding, and doing film festivals. We actually just ended a week long run at the LA Shorts International Film Festival here in LA, where we had three projects that the two of us worked on in various key and other back behind the scenes levels. So that was a lot of fun. If you've been following us on Instagram, you've probably seen some of our posts about that. Uh, so we needed a nice break from all that, and we definitely got a very good one tonight.
It was a gamble
Oh
because
yes,
we were
yes.
walking into the Naked Gun sequel reboot. Now, if anybody
Legacy
knows
sequels, as they call them now.
legacy
Yeah.
sequels, and if anybody knows anything about American comedies, most of them are not only bad, but painful.
Yes.
Painful.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this might be the best American comedy since 21 and 22 Jump Street, the remake from Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to concur. The last time I had this much of a good time at a comedy in theaters,
Like laughing with it.
like laughing, was probably, I think it was 2 years ago now. The last Jackass. Well, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That was the last time I think I had this much fun at a comedy. This one, you know what? I'll say off the bat, it captures the spirit of the original Naked Gun movies. For those of you that have seen them, in that there's a central plot, right, that holds the story together, but it's really more of just this continuous, nonstop flood of great gags and bits and satire and references to pop culture and other movies.
this literally is the perfect example of an Easter egg movie.
Done the right way. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there might be dozens of visual references to all sorts of films that
Oh,
you'd need
uh,
multiple
yeah.
rewatches.
I mean, we caught quite a chunk, but there's a lot more in
Seth
there.
MacFarlane, I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
Did you reference in a particular scene? And I think you know the one. Was that a reference to Tomorrow Never Dies when
Oh,
James Bond meets Elliot Carver? I
good
see
catch.
you. I see you. If that is, because that is a reference most people wouldn't get.
Great catch, and the casting fantastic. I'm looking up here to get my names right, but Liam Neeson is basically taking over from Leslie Nielsen as this LA cop who is a he's the stereotypical tough guy, right? He's the definition of a macho cop, but in at the same time he's a doofus. And the movie just play Neeson is so good in this because in a way he's not just, I think, doing like an homage to the original Naked Gun. In a way he's kind of poking fun at all these personas he himself has become famous for since Taken,
Yeah,
right?
and he literally feels like the the legacy of Leslie Nielsen in
Yeah,
terms of executing comedy. I mean,
yeah,
the most shocking thing about this was how everybody involved had such reverence for the original Naked Gun movies. And sometimes that's a problem
yeah,
because what happens is when you have so much reference or reverence to source material, you just try and do exactly what they did without trying to make it your own. And this is a perfect example of how they got it and then they evolved the jokes. The
yes,
jokes hold up. This isn't that kind of lame thing like uh Deadpool. One
yeah.
thing that struck me when rewatching the first and second Deadpool movie to prepare for the god awful Deadpool and Wolverine was the jokes are dated.
Yeah, it's almost yeah. This movie, for example, has such a good grasp of being funny, genuinely funny, in a way where, yeah, it's not generational humor, right? Like you don't have to be a millennial to get, you don't have to be Gen Z to get all the jokes. You don't have to be even a boomer to get all
You know what?
the jokes.
That's a great point.
Yeah, the
This movie didn't take the cheap shots at, oh, we don't get millennials or Gen Z. Not a single
not
joke
a
about that.
it's just funny, and I mean that in the literal sense of comedy in the tradition of
Well,
Chaplin, Three
yeah.
Stooges, the original Naked Gun,
Airplane,
Airplane, the producers, like just stuff that's
Mel
always
Brooks,
Mel
right?
Brooks, stuff that's always going to be funny, like Blazing Saddles, movies that have that humor that's so universal from, like you were saying, from these references to other movies to
Including 25th Hour.
including
The
25th Hour. We
most
caught that one.
shocking and incredible reference where we both turned to each other and we couldn't believe it. Mission Impossible Fallout. We're not going to tell you how, but Mission Impossible Fallout,
Reference totally.
and it's funny and it works.
And like and then just genuine funniness, like giving people oversized coffee cups or dirty jokes that work really well just because they're genuinely laugh out loud funny,
It almost busted a gut. There's
yeah.
one halfway through the film. Let me just say, if you've seen the Austin Powers trilogy, they have a particular joke
Yeah.
that makes its way in all three movies, and this one does it, and it made me die. And what shocked me about that as well is, first of all, the jokes that repeat themselves, they know when to stop doing the joke, and the jokes that are that funny, they don't bring them back.
Exactly. It doesn't overkill the good jokes because it knows it has so much material, so
It
much
was like a
endless
machine
material.
gun, right?
Yes, it just kept
Every
firing
scene kept
every scene.
going.
And it must be said, this is the best movie Pamela Anderson's ever been in. Pam
Better than
Anderson.
The Last Showgirl, which you said was quite good.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I think I'm thinking more here of mainstream Hollywood stuff
Fair,
because
fair.
she was in this excellent indie, The Last Showgirl, that came out earlier this year, uh, done by one of the Coppolas, and it's a wonderful, wonderful indie film. But in terms of her big Hollywood projects, yeah, this is those of you who know about Pam Anderson know that she tried in the '90s to bank off her Baywatch and Playboy success by aiming for these attempts at popcorn, big budget popcorn movies like Barbed Wire, and nothing hit. In fact, I think she's one of those cases of someone who's very sharp, but just was never in the right project to put her where she needed to be. And here, she really reveals herself to be a great comic actress. I mean, her timing is fantastic.
The jazz club scene.
Yes. Oh, yes. We won't spoil, but
We can't. We can't.
we
No,
can't.
if we did, we would. Someone should slap us, because
Yes.
if it's let me just put it this way: the jokes are so good, and even more importantly, the trailer doesn't even give away the best jokes, because a lot of quote unquote comedies, the best jokes are in the trailer.
Oh yeah, exactly. Too many, actually, as with all genres. It's these days the trailer just kind of gives you everything. That doesn't happen here. If you walk into this movie I actually, full disclosure, I didn't see the trailer. I walked in with a completely fresh mind.
I only saw one or two, which were roughly the same. So I saw there's a particular joke about O.J. Simpson, and there's one with a lollipop.
But they're very, very good jokes, and I agree. This movie is a great basket of surprises, and you know what? It's actually updated in a really funny way, as you all know. Right now, police, very sensitive subject
Police
matter. Police
brutality,
protect. This movie still knows how to crack jokes about that in a classy, witty, and laugh out loud
edgy.
way, and edgy, but laugh out loud
Like
way.
the way that they're delivered, and then the fact that you move on to the next joke, your brain doesn't even have a chance to register that it was quote unquote offensive or edgy.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, because it's flows so well, and it's done
Yes.
with such great timing.
You know what? That's a great point too. Not only is the delivery of the jokes on par with Airplane and Leslie Nielsen and Police Squad, the original Police Squad, but the editing. The
Oh,
editing
so
knows
good.
how to accentuate the punchlines.
Very very well done movie. Very well directed by Akiva Schaffer. Produced by Seth Rogen.
McFarlane,
McFarlane. Oh yeah,
the other
Seth
Seth.
Rogen.
Both of
Yes.
them actually doing very good
Did a
job
good
as
job. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
producers,
yeah.
honestly.
Seth MacFarlane, great job producing this. Maybe that's his genuine calling as a producer.
And you know what? I'm glad he didn't direct this.
Yeah, no, yeah. This, this was. I think he would have turned it too much into
A Million Ways to Die's in the West.
yes, exactly. No, it's very well. Liam Neeson again.
He has the chops.
oh, we must mention Mr. Huston, Mr. Houston. Danny Houston plays the villain. And again, without spoiling, another actor with a fantastic timing. But he's a great riff on these. I'll just say these billionaires that have been grabbing the headlines lately. Great, great satirical character inspired by a lot of real life villains right now on the news. Uh, just an overall great time. Overall great time.
So far, it's one of the biggest surprises of
Yes.
2025. Most time we get surprised, but down,
Yeah.
as opposed
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna spoil a joke from the movie, but most time we're let down with stuff, or we're just like, okay, this was interesting, but
No. This was genuinely a great time. I would say it's probably the best time I've had this summer at one of these at a genuine popcorn movie. We like Superman, what we should mention Superman, good film. James Gunn did a very nice job in bringing the DCU back into shape. Uh,
we plan
yeah,
to catch Fantastic Four, so
very
we might
soon.
have thoughts on that. But this film has to punch up, right?
Yeah,
Because it's in between Superman and Fantastic Four, big summer
yeah.
blockbusters. You know,
You know what? And
oh
that.
my god, I forgot the joke that opened the movie.
Oh yes, a very 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 good. Which let's just say references a movie in that vein. That's all I'll say about that. But it's true. Too many
Well, even
movies.
before that, I'm talking about before the movie even started.
Oh yes, there's a little fun little ditty before the actual movie.
Riffing on, was it McLaughlin?
Yes, yes. So I don't want to spoil, but I would just say it's a movie that comes with a little extra. It comes with a little extra.
It knows how to set the mood.
Same way Smurfs came with an extra SpongeBob cartoon at the beginning, but the difference is that 2 minute SpongeBob cartoon was better than the rest of the Smurfs movie.
And everything. I mean,
Yeah,
even oftentimes studios, they try and wine and dine you. Sometimes you get liquor before a really bad movie, and you have fun with the screening because you're laughing at it.
yeah.
This one for the adults in whatever region you're in, where you're legally allowed to drink alcohol at the theater, go in with a beer for sure.
It's definitely a pop a cold one open movie. It's a lot of fun in that sense. And
And
take
bring
friends,
friends.
bring friends. Yes,
Oh
you
my
have to
god.
enjoy this collectively with people. Although I don't know, if you're alone having kind of a sour day, this might lighten up your mood if you walk in to check it out. It's that kind of movie and done with real style. Uh,
Shot well,
Shot
right?
very
Not going to
well.
take any awards, but it also it tries to. I know it tries to shoot it as if it's one of those, and I really don't mean this disparagingly, but like those throwaway thrillers, direct to
Yes,
video. So they try and keep that idea of we're shooting this as if it's not a comedy.
and it was genuinely fun in another way, which is that even though it's got big stars and a comfortable budget, it does not feel desperate to just initiate another franchise. It works on its own. You never get tired out by feeling like, oh, this is set up because not since everything made after 1980 is being remade and revived these days. This doesn't feel like, hey guys, we're prepping you for Naked Gun 2, 3, 4, 5,
This
6,
is this is just the warm up, right?
yeah,
Because they could have played it safe
yeah,
and like done a few good gags and like if you like this one, we'll make
yeah.
that.
There's
No,
gonna be
they
another
they just
one.
were like, let's make this. If it does well at the box office, okay, maybe we'll make a second one, which, oof, who knows? But this one is
Yeah.
like, let's just make it because we love the show
Yeah, like let's just make
and the movies.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, for a little bit of trivia there. That Naked Gun was actually a spin-off in a way of a show, Police Squad, which was very short-lived. It was canceled only after a few episodes when it aired in the 80s, and the concept then got turned into a feature film, which ended up being a comedy classic, considered one of the great comedies of the late 20th century. So, can we say that about this one yet? I don't know, but
This one
it's
is a
pretty
case
good.
of
It's
time
pretty
will
good.
tell. I didn't know if 21 and 22 Jump Street would hold up, but I
Yeah.
revisit them every now and again. And will I laugh the same way I laughed the first time I saw them? No. But do the jokes still hold up? Absolutely.
Same way. Hey, you know what? Jackass still holds up for me. All four of them.
That's true.
All four Jackass movies still hold up.
I still hold hand to heart that they are literally postmodern abstract masterpieces.
And you can even catch us talking about it from when we saw it when it premiered
Yes,
in
we have a little ditty before we talk about the Batman, I
about the
believe.
Batman. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
One of our
yeah.
very first episodes.
We give a cool review of Jackass, of the last one that came out, 2022. I'm sure if I saw it again today, it'd be just as funny, and I suspect this one will be just as funny too. Revisiting down the road. So Naked Gun, check it out this weekend. Take friends, have fun. I know everyone's going to Fantastic Four and Superman still, but if you already saw those, give this one a shot.
Please do. Please do.
Or at
It
least
would
do a double bill with if you're gonna go do your fourth Fantastic Four or something.
you start sober
Yeah,
with Fantastic Four or Superman or
you
something and
party it
then
up with this one, you know.
yeah.
So Naked Gun, check it out. We have more content coming your way, more summer reviews, probably big summer recap too of everything that came out this. It's kind of odd summer. It's not a Barbenheimer summer. It's not a big what was the big movie last summer? I don't remember what were we raving about last summer?
Barbenheimer? That was last summer.
No, no, no. No, that was 2023. We are in
I
20.
need to get myself to the retirement home and take my medicine.
Yeah, that was,
No,
yeah,
last summer, it
right?
was Spider Verse, kind of dominated the summer. Well, we had an interesting summer because we made
Spider-Verse was also 2023.
not the second one.
Yeah, 2023.
Oh man!
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, I
Wow.
don't remember 2024. I have no idea. I have no
Well,
idea
I
what the
can
big
tell
movie
you
was in
last summer.
2024.
I think last summer what happened is because there wasn't kind of a big thing to talk about. We ended up talking about Mars Express, Robot
Yes.
Dreams, and Scavenger's Reign.
Yes, well, Mars Express is definitely my favorite movie of last summer, but I don't even. Yeah, it's been it was been a quirky.
It was a lame
It
summer.
was a lame summer. This one I wouldn't say totally lame, but more like halfway,
Hollywood is
half
kind of
formed.
rebooting the
Yes,
summer
yes.
blockbuster, right?
Jurassic World, ooh, the
I
new
don't even
one.
remember that. I think James Gunn kind of brought back the feeling, I guess, of like let's make these movies a spectacle.
Yes,
Like feel
yes,
excited and feel
and
emotions.
with some heart. Yeah, like
Like
exactly,
like
like
like films have
yes,
emotion
yeah,
in
like
them. That's
they're
crazy.
like even if
Like
it's
not a product.
even if it's Superman,
Even if it's
it
Superman.
should be about something.
Oh, it
So,
sure is
yeah.
about
Oh
something.
yes, many things. But we'll be coming back at you soon with special episodes and special
Coverage.
coverage
There's
and
a lot going on in the world, and there are a lot of films which express the world around us.
so we'll be covering big ones and also bringing you rare ones that you should know about. And I'm still trying to get this guy to watch Oliver Stone's Nixon. So if you want to see us discuss that movie, uh, back me up and put a comment under under the video.
There we go.
Yeah. So remember to follow us on YouTube, on Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We are still there. And
Our Facebook page, we finally have a proper
yes,
Facebook page. We'll leave our links down below.
and as we're catching up with bringing you new content, hey, catch up with our content that you might not have listened to already. In fact, our David Lynch tribute just got accepted into the Holly Shorts Film Festival here in Los Angeles, so that's a good excuse to go give that one another listen. As we did a tribute earlier this year to one of the greats who passed and sorely missed in this artistic landscape that we're living through right now.
Where the imitators get A24 funding and their
Yeah,
masters still struggle, even
exactly.
till their death.
Exactly. But hey, we keep fighting.
That's true. But as we like to say, keep thinking critically and enjoy movies, everyone.
Free Palestine.
Peace out.